Day one of the Ha Giang Loop about to start. We've just had breakfast, got up really early, just getting all the bags packed. Jack's just had a little test on the bike. It's his first time driving a semi-automatic, so it's fun to watch him try, but he's doing all right. The guy seems happy with his license and his little test run, so he's riding himself. I've got a rider, so I get to sit on the back and enjoy the views. But yeah, day one, let's go. Here's Jack and his ride for the next 4 days. What are we calling her? The white Honda. The white Honda Wing. No, Wave. Wally the Wave.
Willis the Wave.
Willis the Wave.
It's a Honda Wave, is it?
Yeah.
I'm quite nervous actually.
You'll be good.
Yeah, very nervous. I had a little test ride then, just around here.
I was telling them.
And yeah, didn't go to plan. It's semi-automatic, so I just need to get used to the gears, but yeah, a bit nervous after what just happened.
You're fine. You got this. The Ha Giang Loop begins in Ha Giang City, the gateway to this legendary trip. As we left the city behind us, the landscape quickly transformed into steep limestone mountains all around, with roads twisting through lush valleys, dotted with tiny villages. Our guide ensured we took plenty of rest breaks to stop and fully appreciate the amazing scenery.
Made it up the mountain. Pretty difficult with the gears, got to shift gears quite a bit, up third, second, but it's not too bad. Just got to take a corner slow because they're really like hairpinny. But we made it to the top. Coming down there in that valley. Been stopped by the police 3 times. Worked every single time luckily, so absolutely beautiful here, but everyone says it's going to be cold. The sun's shining, visibility's perfect. I'm roasted. So I need to take off a layer, I think. But so far so good, and I think it's only going to get better. So yeah, Ha Giang Loop, 9 out of 10.
Feast time. He's got his rice. Hello. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi. Hello. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. We took a stop at a local family weaving factory where we got hands-on learning how hemp is spun and woven to make traditional clothes. This craft is passed down through many generations. Like this? More? Yeah, like this. More. Okay. More. Yeah, right. Ooh.
Go, honey, go.
It's so
easy.
Right. Right.
Oh, is it good? Wait, faster.
After lunch, we rode through Heaven's Gate Pass, soaking in the panoramic views. Look what you've just driven.
Yeah, but it's insane.
Our 2 drivers.
It went so quick, like
I know, yeah.
Point here, like, the roads are pretty good as well.
Yeah.
You're doing well.
Doing alright. Better than I thought I was going to do. Last stop of the day. It's been a good riding session, to be fair. Learned a lot. It's more difficult than I thought it was going to be actually, but so worth it because you get like the best of both worlds. We stop in like places like this, and I get to experience the driving as well. So it's so good. Like, highly recommend it. It could be one of the best things we've done on the trip so far. Like, it's just insane. Like, I just can't believe how vast, and like it just continues forever. Like, it just, I think we've driven like 80, 90, 100 kilometers today, and we're not even like on the best day. Like, I suppose day 3 is meant to be even better. So yeah, you're enjoying it?
It's amazing. I just love sitting there, taking in the views with my music on.
It's one of the best things I think we've done on the trip, right?
Oh yeah, like it's got such a cool feel, like when you're like in the middle of the group and you just see everyone going around the corners, like feels like you're part of like a proper like
adventure group.
Yeah, it's sick, sick.
So yeah, Ha Giang Loop, Ha Giang Vision, get yourselves here. Vietnam is, I'm saying it now, better than Australia. Going #1 after this.
Really good group size as well with our group.
Yeah, there's like so many groups that are massive, but yeah, Ha Giang Vision, 8 of us I think, or 8 or 9 of us, perfect.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, 30 minutes till we get to the first hostel for the night, and then yeah, I think a few beers are well earned.
Already on the side.
She's already on it. I'm not allowed because I'm still driving, so.
Day 1 finished with a short ride to the small village of Yen Minh, where we'd spend our first night of the trip. Before dinner, we learnt a traditional Vietnamese cheers chant. And sampled some rather unique regional delicacies. We finished the night with some questionable karaoke in true Ha Giang Loop style.
Good morning, ready for day 2 of the Ha Giang Loop. Layered up and ready to go because it is freezing. Last night it got so cold while we were having dinner, and then
some karaoke.
Had a few drinks. It was a really good fun. Well, you'll have seen some of the clips that we got. But yeah, we're just about to head down for breakfast, and then we're setting off in about half an hour.
Yeah.
He said less driving today, actually.
Yes. I think it's slightly bit more difficult, but
less distance.
Like distance. But to be fair, it's all fun. I've been having nightmares of me going off the edge of the cliff on the bike. So.
But he's doing so well, considering he's never driven a semi-automatic bike before, and the roads are not exactly easy. There is some tight corners, and yeah, it's just really good fun. The views are absolutely incredible. But day 2, let's go.
We decided to do the trip with Ha Giang Vision because they offer smaller group sizes, allowing for a more personal experience on the road and at each stop. Their tours strike a great balance between the lively social evenings and the genuine cultural immersion. This way we could enjoy the fun atmosphere without missing out on the local experiences.
It is beautiful. Look at where we are. Surrounded by natural beauty. Insane.
I've never seen anything like it.
Best thing I've ever done in my life. And that's not an exaggeration. And that if you do it, drive. You get the satisfaction. Yeah, don't do it illegally.
Or if you're scared.
But do it.
I mean, look at that view down to the rice fields there.
On day 2, we tackled the famous Tam Ma Pass with its winding curves and jaw-dropping views at every turn. This is a classic stop point on the Ha Giang Loop.
Chó nó chả gặm đi để làm cái gì. Nếu trụ được nó sẽ đi về nhà, có nhà đẹp đến đâu thì nó đi hết. Tưởng nhà đẹp mà nó cho nó mình. Như mình thôi, ra ngoài đất nước của mẹ đi.
You got it, Jack.
How do I get back up? That's the question. We were then back on the road for a short drive before it was time for our next stop at the palace of the king who ruled the mountain region in the 18th century.
Pretty.
I show you. This is the home of the Hermon the king. In about 100 years ago, and then local people here make it the king here taken Elizabeth because the king here very smart.
This ancient palace showcased a striking blend of Chinese and Hmong architecture, telling a story of the powerful rulers of its time. The king gained immense power and wealth by controlling the opium trade in the region. Trading with French colonial authorities, he used the profits to build this impressive palace.
We found another opium room.
Yes.
Wow.
After a short lunch break and admiring more of the amazing views, we continue north to reach the Lung Chu flagpole, the most northern point of Vietnam. Currently at the Chinese border with Vietnam. Big tower in the background. And over there, that is China. That is China. All this is China.
And next week we'll be there.
And next week we will be in China.
Cái chùa kia ấy nhỉ, to nhỉ. Đây là chùa rất rộng. Chùa này chùa gì chứ?
At the top of the flagpole. Stunning. Scenery like this for miles upon miles.
Up here. Yeah.
Oh my god, it is quite high. Oh, insane.
We rode along some very narrow mountain roads and made one last stop at a viewpoint directly overlooking the Chinese border.
And there's China.
China.
You saw the point, like the children are walking and the scooter came in with all the things behind it.
We then headed to our rest stop for the night in the slightly busier town of Dong Van, where of course the guides took us to another karaoke bar to end a brilliant second day.
Third day on the bikes. There's just 5 of us now. Say hi, Albert.
Hello.
Hello. So, a lot colder today. Sun is coming out though, so which is ideal because it is freezing. I've got every single layer on. My toes are so cold, so I might have to put some more socks on. But yeah, today's meant to be the best day. We're losing three of our group. They're only doing the 3-day tour, so there's 5 of us left. But still me and the other guy biking by ourselves, which is good. So yeah, should be a good day. Meant to be the best. Get to see a river, maybe jump in a waterfall, even though it's freezing. So yeah, these are the views that we've woken up to this morning.
D3, let's go.
The plan for day 3 was to ride the Happiness Road through the mountains before we'd head down to the river No Kui for a boat tour. Everyone had told us that the best views were the 3rd day, and it certainly did not disappoint.
Our guide is taking us on some sort of walk off the bikes. We come from over there. There's everyone. 5 amigos. Wow. Beautiful.
Hello.
As we headed down to the river, we hit the worst roads of the whole trip. As you can see, they were still under construction as we were heading down and driving on them. This is insane.
Ha Giang Loop traffic jam. Coffee stop.
Soon.
As the sun started to set, we rode back along the winding roads to the village where we'd spend the night. This was our favourite homestay of the trip. The views were just absolutely incredible.
Last day on the Ha Giang. Last day driving. It's been absolutely an amazing experience. Like, look at this place. Just staying in a little homestay. It's very nice, isn't it, hun?
The view. We're showing the view from our room.
It's the homestay though.
The whole place is, yeah, this is the best accommodation of the three, but look at the view from the room.
I know. So just in the middle of like farm work. There's like rice paddies all around us.
Mountains.
And then just people working, children playing, people just living their lives in the middle of the mountains.
But last day, we're heading to a waterfall this morning. We ran out of time to go yesterday evening, which probably would have been better because then we could have come back here and had a hot shower, but we're going to brave it. We're going to swim in the freezing cold waterfall.
Yeah.
And then I think he said about 100 kilometres of biking today, back to Ha Giang. And then we're actually spending another night in Ha Giang just to have a chilled night, repack the bags before we head to Hanoi in the morning.
Whoop, whoop. Oh.
Day 4, let's go.
Once we eventually made it out the chaos of the weekend market, we headed down to the waterfall.
The waterfall was absolutely beautiful, but it was absolutely freezing. It was about 2 degrees and nobody else was in there. But early on in the trip, me and Albert decided that we were going to jump in together. And here is Albert doing his death dive.
After a quick change and warm up with hot chocolate, we were back on the road for our final day of riding and completing the Ha Giang Loop.
Here's Bouncy Boy.
Cold.
Last day.
Cold.
Do you want you buff?
No, I'm alright.
I'm freezing.
Legs are cold. Nearly there. Less than 100 kilometres back to Ha Giang.